What if the thing that making you feel safe is actually the thing is holding you back? And I don't think the salary is the problem. I think the comfort of having the salary every single month is actually the problem. Because after a while, the salary start coming every single month. Your bills getting paid. Life kind of predictable, you know. You don't have to think too much, and you stop asking yourself like the bigger questions. Like everything stops. Like within just the salary coming in, everything is kind of normal, you know. You stop kind of thinking for yourself if you want to have a business or you want to have something bigger in life, if you still have good ambitions or hunger for something, but you don't ask yourself that anymore because you're getting paid every single month. Why think that? Everything is getting paid. That's all. I'm living. But ask yourself, are you actually happy with the way that you're living? Are you happy with the way that your life is going? Are you happy just, or are you even content with just having a salary every single month? Because comfort can easily and slowly replace hunger. One thing I noticed, like ambitions, they don't actually kind of disappear overnight. Like it happens very easy, slowly, and it happens gradually. One day, 1 month you get your salary. The 10 month, like 10 months later, you keep getting your salary, and the 100th times you get your salary. Kind of it feels like a normal thing. Like you after that, like the 1,000th time, it is expected. You know, it is not something new anymore. And eventually you are not working because you love the job or you love what you are doing. You are working to kind of keep the salary coming and keep the routine that you are living alive. And I don't think that's a way of life. I don't think that's good enough for everyone. I understand there is people who they just don't want any of the extra responsibility, but there is hunger in everyone that they want to do something else, they want to do something more. But if you keep doing what you are doing, as I just mentioned it will slowly disappear. And that comfort isn't necessarily bad, but it can slowly replace the hunger that you once felt for something big. The more comfortable life becomes, the more you postpone your dreams. It will be like, I will do it next year. I will wait till I save a little bit more money. I will do it when the time is right. And years will pass, you know, like years, weeks, months, life, pretty much your life might even pass and nothing changed. You are still doing the same job, being an employee for someone that you don't want to do the job, and something that you don't like and something you don't enjoy doing, till pretty much retirement. And then when you are in retirement, you'll be thinking that I should have done this, I should have done that, and you don't have the time anymore. And we also sometimes we trap ourselves with kind of like, I would say, golden handcuffs. You know, like people think that, I talked about this before, people think that freedom comes with more money. But with more money, sometimes when you are earning more money, it is not the best thing for you. You start thinking about buying a better car, buying a nicer house, going for taking like a bigger holiday or like more expensive holiday, increase your like monthly outcome, like your monthly kind of outgoing kind of increase, and your lifestyle kind of change, and it is more expensive now. So what's happening is you need that kind of big salary coming every single month, and that's you just kind of cuffing yourself without even noticing, just thinking that I'm getting more money, but your expenses are way more than they used to be. Instead of saving money for something that maybe you open your own business, you just spending more and more money. Your salary becomes something that you actually can't lose anymore because you need that like outgoing every single month. You need that amount of money every single month. Instead of like minimizing your outgoing, you maximizing it closer to how much money you get. And the bigger the salary is, the more money you spend. And you don't stay because you love the job, obviously. You stay because leaving is way more expensive. And that's what I think other people apart from me, not just me who call it, but it is called like a golden handcuffs. You can't do anything about that anymore. It is too expensive to actually leave. So before even thinking about leaving the job, you have to minimize as much as possible your outgoing. I know lots of people talk about this. I know you hear lots about this, and you'll be thinking that I don't have anything I can minimize. If you actually look at your bank account, you will find a lot. You will definitely find a lot. You don't need food delivery every single day or every single week. You don't need to go for holiday every few months. You don't need to go for new clothes or expensive clothes every single month or every other month. You don't need to have the expensive car. You don't need all of that. Like, I'm not saying you will never have these stuff. I'm saying to actually create something, you have to minimize and start your business, and then eventually you will get all these stuff. But when you are doing something that you want to create for yourself, you want to minimize as much as possible. And there is a couple of videos I talked about this. I will link one of them just here in a video. But try, do your best to minimize as much as possible. Not because your salary increase, you have to increase your outgoing as well. You have to increase your expenses as well. So don't do that. Save as much as possible. Think of something that you can open, and then just go and do it. And like, one job or one income isn't safe anymore, isn't it shouldn't make you feel as safe as it is, and it is not safe. Most people think that paycheck is secure, paycheck is safe, but think about it. If you are relying on one company to pay you 100% of your 100% of your paycheck, that means that you are relying on one customer to say something bad about you. You are relying on one manager to say something bad about you. You are relying on one bad year that you did something wrong or a couple of things went wrong in your job to actually be discarded or be made redundant. And that, I don't think that's security, is it? It is not secure, is it? Like, you are thinking one manager can say something about you, or one customer can say something bad about you, or you have, like, you had bad health and you didn't perform well in that year or whatever, and that's you fired, or that's you made redundant, or that's you put on like kind of disciplinary or whatever. So next time any small decision can you can be fired. Real security doesn't come with one person making decision about you. Real security comes with multiple kind of incomes, and you feel safe that if one gone, you have got the other thing. I have got an online business. I'm driving a car because I know that my online business, Amazon can close they can close their site anytime. I can't do that. I can't rely on one source. I'm building another source, which is YouTube. I'm trying to build as many as possible. So I have got freedom of income. I have got freedom of, like, when you call it a passive income, it can't be just passive income. It have be passive income with ownership and multiple kind of incomes. I understand passive income is multiple kind of incomes, but I don't know if it is YouTube, if it is investments, if it is digital products, if it whatever it is. It can't be all relying on one employer paying you every single month. I don't think that's secure. I don't think that's right. I don't think that one person can make your decision for you and that's you done. So just try, just to try. That's all I'm going to say. And employees and employer think different, or business owners think different. Like, an employee think that, how can I make more money? But an employer or a business owner think, how can I add more value, or how can I increase my business or increase my value to make more money? And not just to make more money, it's how to make more money when I stop working. When I'm not working, when I'm not doing anything, how can I make money? That's the way you should think. But an employee will be thinking that, how can I make more money? You will make money every single month, or make more money every single month. But if you don't work, you will not make money. So that's different. A business owner, even if he does not work that day or that week or that month or that year, he's still making money. See, it's completely different mindset. Like, instead of selling time, they are building a system. Instead of chasing the paycheck, they are creating more assets, more value. And that's why one person can, like, stop working for a week, or stop working for a month, and the other person have to start from zero every single morning on Monday. It is really completely different mindset. So you have to change your mindset as well. You have to change the way of thinking as well. It can't be just, how can I make more money, or when am I going to get my paycheck, or any of that, or spending your time just working, and in the end of the year or the end of the month, or one bad week or one bad day, you find yourself being redundant. I don't think people instinct for business kind of disappears forever. And that's the good news, actually. I don't think you lose that instinct forever. I think it goes quiet. Every time you have an idea, every time you wonder if life can change, or every time you imagine working for yourself, and that's your instinct trying to wake you up. And the question is, will you actually listen to it, or will you just choose comfort just because you feel it is safe for that time? For the time being, it feels safe, so I'm just going to stay comfortable. Really, comfort, it is not always safe, it is not always secure. It can be easily replaced by demotion, can easily replaced by being terminated from the job, by being asked to do something that you are unhappy with. It can be replaced with lots of things. I'm not telling anyone to leave their job tomorrow. A job can be a very good thing to fund your future, to teach you discipline. It gives you breather room, but don't let it become like the final destination. There is nothing else. Use your salary to build something. Don't let it be like the something that will always hold you off building anything in your life. The goal is not to earn more money or to grow the salary that you get every single month. The goal is to build, to create something for yourself, and to something that can last you a lifetime, something can stay with you forever, something that even if you don't feel like working that day, you're still making money. Even if you feel like you can't make it for work, you're still making money. Even if you want to go for holidays, you want to do stuff, you still make money. I talk about this all the time. Like, you have got no idea the amount of stress that puts on you if you are going to go for like if you are wanting to go for holiday but you can't make it because either your boss said no, or you are not going to get paid yet. Any of these stuff are going to be annoying, and I understand it. I've been through it. So any of these stuff is going to be annoying. You can do it. It can put strain in your like relationship. Can be putting your strain in your life. It can be putting a strain on your brain and everything. So why don't you want to create something for you? Create it for you, for your future, for your kids, for your grandkids. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you ever thought about having kids or grandkids, build it for them. Don't just build it for you. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.